Hey everyone, welcome back to another weekly reaction of UnOrdinary. Oh man, okay. So, last week, Tuesday came back and beat the crap out of some people. Oh, so a few things I want to clarify from last week. The two guys that we saw Tuesday beat up. Tanner and anyway, names aren't important because they got the shit kicked out of them. We did see them previously. I was kind of confused that we didn't see their abilities, but we did see them previously because they were with Wenki and Elena when they beat up John, when Arlo saved him before he revealed his plan. And then I think it was Tanner. So one of them had a regeneration ability, as we saw. The others was called missiles. So just wanted to clarify that real quick. And, oh man, last chapter's cliffhanger with Tuesday confronting Ison. And, like I said, I'm a fan of Ison. He hasn't been the best to John, but, at the same time, he's also been, trying to respect John's privacy, more so that he just doesn't want John to be a king, because he knows what John's like when he's a king. But something I noticed in the comments section, Ison's ability is Hunter. So Tuesday is most likely just trying to get Ison to activate his ability, that way he can have access to it. That way he can use it to find Seraphina. Anyway, been going on for 2 minutes just talking about last episode. Let's jump right into the reaction. UnOrdinary, episode 126. And looking at the thumbnail, Ison's a little beat up. Oh man. This stinks. Again, I really like Ison. Alright, so we last left off with Tuesday unleashing the missiles at Ison. Boom! Big smoke cloud. And then Ison blocks himself, protects himself. Alright, asshole. You asked for it. UnOrdinary episode 126. Alright. And, oh my god, did he activate it? So I'm not sure if Tuesday has copied his ability already, because he's kind of glowing, but it could also just be because he just launched the missiles. Who the hell is this idiot? Randomly attacking me like this. Then Ison. What was his power level again? I think he's 4.5. Let me check real quick, because I believe he's 1 point stronger than Blake is. So I'm just gonna check his power level right now. I'm just gonna go to the wiki. 4.4. So wait, so who's stronger, him or Blank? I'm pretty sure it's just a 1 point difference. I know that for sure. So I guess Blake is a 4.3. Oh no, Blake is stronger, but what? Oh, I was completely wrong. Anyway, so Ison 4.4 versus Tuesday, who's a straight up 10. Hey, what's your current rank? What makes you think you can defeat me? Once you find out who this is, you know he can beat you, Ison. What makes you think you can defeat me? ... What I'm surprised about, though Ison has never seen John, I don't think he has at least, Ison has never seen John use his ability, but I'm pretty sure that Ison saw John activate it once. I'm pretty sure he saw John's eyes glow once. Anyway, he's opening back up with the missiles and shoots them right at Ison, who activates. I think it's kind of like a protective cover or something, or maybe it could just be his ability just glows. And so Ison rushes at him again, avoiding the missiles. He did not avoid those missiles, did he? He might have just barely, but he still looks like he took some damage. So he just booked straight for him. Double work at me twice, stupid! And then, oh snap, that's really cool. Okay, so like, we know Ison's ability is Hunter. We know that he can like see through walls, like kind of like. Also, let me just gush about that real quick. Like, that's such an interesting like ability to give someone. Like, kind of like a quirk akin to My Hero Academia. Like, he's a predator. Like, he's a predator in the jungle essentially. Like, he can see and know about his opponents. I think that's a really cool ability, and really, really awesome. I really like Ison. And right now, so like it's a shot of him like going for a punch. We see Tuesday like right in front of him. He's aiming straight for his heart. Like he can see that because of his ability, and it's so cool. Dot 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 dot. And then, oh, clean shot. Damn. So he punches him, and Tuesday's coughing up some blood. And Tuesday falls to the floor. And then Ison jumps up in the air, going for it again. The classic manga, like, jump punch. Alright. Nice try, but you're not strong enough to beat me yet! Ho 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 ho. And he punches the ground because Tuesday rolls right out of the way. And then comes the regeneration slide. There's no point in continuing this fight. We both know I'm the clear winner here. You're not fast enough to keep up with me. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be getting back to my business. And boom, he activated his ability. Holy shite, that looks cool. So, I've been probably saying it a lot this chapter, but I think the ability has been copied, because now there's the same aura around Tuesday, kind of like a fiery type. And he also just regenerated. He's regenerating? An explosive ability with built-in healing? That doesn't make any sense! Looks like this match isn't over after all. And then, I think, no, Ison's running straight towards him. I have to stop him before he fully recovers. Oh, Ison. And I liked you too. Boom! Ison goes for the punch, but Tuesday just grabs the hand and blocks it. And then he, like, clenches into his fist. And then, target locked onto Ison. What the? Oh, man. Power. I'm gonna do a 3 out of 4, like, I'm gonna do like a out of 4 for like each of the categories. So power is a 3 out of 4, I would say. Trick is a 4 out of 4. Speed is a 1 out of 4. Recovery 3 out of 4. Defense 2 out of 4. It stinks. It really does. So Tuesday doesn't. Actually, I'm going to check something real quick, because I want to see if when Ison targeted him, he punched his heart directly, or where the target was. So, let's see. We don't really see, because, like, we don't see the punch when Ison does it, we just see him go for it, and then that it lands. But, from what I can see, from what it looks like, Tuesday might have missed on purpose and gone for a gut shot, because the target is on Ison's chest area. It looks like it could be where his heart is, but it looks like Tuesday goes for the stomach, and then boom, clean shot, and sends Ison flying into a wall. Oh shit. Ison just got the shit kicked out of him. And people were watching. What's going on down there? Fight between high rankers? Who is that guy? And it's Cecile walking here and everything. He's destroying Ison! Anyone see an ability like that before? Nope. First time. Hey, what are you all standing here for? Cecile! Quit clogging up the hallway. Cecile, take a look. Ison's fighting some mystery guy. And Cecile knows. Maybe Cecile knows that that's John, but she knows that John has an ability and that he beat the shit out of Arlo. And then Aisha's just on the ground. Oh man, is Ison going blank? Yeah. That's John, alright. Holy hell. What a monster. Tell him, Ison. Tell him right now. And John's starting up a missile. Wait! Stop! I already know what you want. I'll help you. John didn't listen, and John shot straight at Ison. And then he goes in for the kill. And Ison is bruised up bad on his knees. And then, is John going for a kick? For a knee. I was thinking knee, but it looked like the knee he was going for was too far back. Boom. Straight up kneed him. And Ison's on the ground. And he just scanned everyone in the school. Well, not everyone in the school, but like everyone in the building. And there's a big group of people at the window watching. Holy shit! He's looking this way! He better not come for us. Eek! No, don't joke like that! Ison, stand up. And then John just runs and it's Cecile. So this is the power of the Shadow King. Incredible. UnOrdinary episode 126 end. I said it before. I like Ison. I really do. One of my followers on YouTube, she had said that she felt that Ison deserved it for everything that he did to John. And while I'll admit that Ison going into John's past was like, kind of like, how do I want to word this? While looking into John's past was definitely kind of like, crossing a line. Like, we know John's story. Like, we've seen it. Like, he was, like, what's the investigator's name? Like, the guy who's come to Wellston to talk about Serafina. Like, he said John was a late bloomer, and late bloomers always go power hungry, but really they just do more damage than good. And, we know that. Like, we saw what John was like as the King of New Boston. But Cecile doesn't know that, and Ison does. Well, maybe Cecile. Like, I know that Ison kind of like told her, like, no, this guy, he should not be king. Like, we do not need a king like this. But we've seen what John's like when he's a king, and he's tried so hard to hide it. But, like, everything is coming out now. And then, is Cecile going to confront John or Arlo? I'm not sure. Because John told Ison, if anyone finds out about what happened today, I will dethrone you. Cecile found out that kid with the invisibility. We haven't seen that kid in a long time either. I thought we would have seen him by now. But that kid who has the invisibility ability knows it. Ison knows it because Ison was the original person that Arlo put in charge of John. Like, a lot of people know. In fact, I would say of the main cast, the only people who don't know are Sarah, Blake, and Remy. Back to what I was talking about, though, because I don't think I finished it, actually. Ison looking into John's past was certainly crossing a line, because he worked so hard to hide it. And she said, like, Ison deserved what was coming. I don't necessarily agree with that, because, like, when Ison found out about John's past, he stopped. He was like, I'm not digging into this guy's past anymore. He's a monster and he can kill me. Like he should not be king. He should just be left alone. And we had guys like Zeke and his cronies like destroying John when he moved into the dorms. And Ison was like, this is not helping. Like, they are not, like, we need to make sure that John is calm, that he's not going through this. And he was like, John, tell me who did this. I will find them and I will make sure that they don't do this again. And John was just like, screw you, dude. Like, you're just another shit high tier. Because, like, again, we've seen John's past. We know that what he's been through. Like, I don't agree with everything John has done. Like, beating up Ison told him, like, I know what you want. I can help you. But John just still, like, took him out. And, like, but at the same time, like, John is a damaged character. Like, he's felt trust before, but it's just always turned in his face. He thought he read the book that his father wrote in dedication to him, like, so John could see, like, you know, a man with the power with a man with the power of everything, like, he can do good in the world. But, like, and John believed that for a bit, but ever since coming to Wellston, after everything Arlo set in motion, I know I probably rag on Arlo a lot, but again, I firmly believe that everything stems from Arlo. Like, everything that's been set in motion, from Seraphina's suspension to everything that's going on with John now, has been set in motion because of Arlo. John just wanted to be on his own, just hang out with Seraphina. Clearly, that's not a solution, especially because he was lying to Sarah, but at the end of the day, like, John didn't want any of this. Like, Seraphina getting suspended happened because of Arlo. Seraphina not being at school the day she got attacked because she was still suspended stems because of Arlo. Should Sarah just stayed home? Yes. Would Sarah being home have kept them from attacking John at his house because of the chip and the teddy bear? Probably not. But at the end of the day, I'm a firm believer that, as I said before, rambling as always, this all stems from Arlo. Like, John's at fault to some degree, but everything that's been set in motion was set in motion from Arlo. And yeah, John can, like, be a king, not the one they need, but he can be a king. And while he is somewhat hypocritical to Arlo, because Arlo told him, you just want to order around, but you don't want any of the responsibility of a king. In a sense, like I said on Twitter, I posted on Twitter, like, as a reply to one of Uru's posts, Seraphina was kind of the same way. Like, we had some examples where she told us that she would overrule Arlo. Like, for example, with Blake and Cecile. Cecile's more powerful, but like Sarah said, I don't trust Cecile, so Blake is our Jack. I'm overruling you. But up until losing her ability, Sarah was somewhat the same way. Like, she would just, like, order Arlo around, but didn't really do anything as an ace. Anything else I want to talk about? Oh, and it's interesting to see what Cecile's going to do with this information. Because, again, as I always say, at some point, everything's going to come out. And I really hope that Sarah forgives John for, like, keeping this a secret from her. But I wouldn't be surprised if she doesn't. Like, I don't know, we're just gonna see what happens next. But yeah, and oh man, I just remembered. Is John gonna bother hiding himself from Ventus and Melee? Probably, because everyone was just watching his fight with Ison. He knows everyone was watching his fight with Ison. He saw into the building. But I wonder if he'll tell them, like, if you don't keep your mouth shut, like, you're done. But people know that there's a Shadow High tier out there, and Cecile knows what the Shadow King is capable of. Really wondering where we're going to go from here. I guess we'll just have to wait till next week. So, that'll be it for this week's video. As always, you guys, I will see you guys next time. Why'd it have to be Ison? I really like Ison. He's so cool. He's a cool character. Rambling. See you guys then.